I'm David Sutter from KOWB and standing in between a couple of seniors for Laramie High School outdoor track. The season is underway, and to my left is Albert Steiner, a two-time champion from last year individually. He also had a relay state championship and then has excelled this year in his senior. And then Monica Cossitt, another senior to my right. I hope I said that right. As we talk a little outdoor track and just kind of get to know what's going on with these teams. For you, the girls squad coming off a second place finish indoors, how much confidence does that instill, do you think, in the girls team for the outdoor season?
Well, I think, the girls are pretty confident. I think we're a really close team, and just coming off with that second place, it just gives us a little boost for outdoor. You
had a meet. How do you feel that went in terms of, kind of just getting that first competition outdoors under the belt?
I think the first meet of any season is always probably the toughest. Never feel the best, but I think we all did pretty great. Yeah.
Well, fourth place finished down in Fort Collins. I know some other kids went up to Casper. That's a pretty good start for the girls. Fourth place for the boys, also in Fort Collins, and they also had some guys go up to Casper, and including Eric Zafton won in the pole vault. For the boys team, you come off a state championship in North Key, but they come off an indoor state championship. You excelled last year in outdoor track. How do you guys keep this momentum going now that you've kind of actually combined some forces a little bit?
I think with the indoor team winning, as a team this year in outdoor, we have a lot of confidence. I think we know that we can win this year. So this first meet, we knew exactly where we needed to be. And the first meet is always nervous, especially for me. It's my first track meet all year. So I think getting that first meet out of the way was really good for us.
You feel a little bit more in the groove, kind of going back to cross country a little bit, even though it's still a little different discipline track from cross country.
No, absolutely. I didn't get a run a whole lot over the winter. I was kind of hurt. But now that I'm running every day, it's getting a lot better.
All right, talk a little bit about this boys team, and what do you guys feel like, where do you feel like you're the strongest, and where do you feel like maybe you need to pick things up to become a well-rounded team?
Our distance has always been strong with our good cross country team, but I think our sprinters and jumpers are really coming through, and that showed in indoor. So I think with those guys getting stronger, our team's really looking good.
Seems like even the throws have started coming on a little bit with Frank coming out this senior year and some other people. Do you guys feel like you have a well-rounded team where you can compete because you guys are coming off second place last year?
Yeah, especially with the throwers. I forgot about them. That's going to be super helpful for us to get points in almost all the events.
All right. We'll come back, we'll talk about individual events. What about for the girls team? Where do you feel like strengths are, and where are maybe some areas that the girls have to work on this year?
I think definitely distance is a great strength for the girls. They also came with a second place, I think, for cross country. And I think jumpers and sprinters are definitely good too. There's not a whole lot of throwers for the girls team, but I think Kylie Bingham is trying it out, and so it could help. Yeah,
you never know. You try an event, you might master it sooner than later, actually. For you, what are you looking to do here in your senior year?
I compete the 100-meter hurdles, high jump, and triple jump.
All right, so take me through those disciplines a little bit. What kind of strategy you have as you go into each competition?
Really, honestly, just not thinking about it, not overthinking anything, and just doing what I know I can do.
All right, so what about for you? I know your events, so you're going to be 16, 32, might dip into the 8 a little bit and on some relay work. So how do you go about, continuing to master that, knowing that a little target on your back as the defending state champion in some of those disciplines?
Just like Monica said, if you overthink it, it's not going to go well. So just stick to what you know, and I have confidence in those events because I was successful in them last year. So I think if I can just race my race all year, I'll be okay.
So do you feel like you guys can contend in a strong way for the state title?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, our relay team is going to be super strong this year in the 4x8 and the 4x4. So I think we'll have a very good shot this year.
All right, and of course state track coming up in mid-May. What about for the girls this year? Do you feel like you guys have enough depth and are well-rounded to contend this year?
I think we're getting there. I think throughout the season we'll definitely get better and stronger as a team, and we might get there.
Is it difficult on you two as student athletes that it's such a short season? I mean, it's compacted into basically a little less than 2 months. Is that pretty difficult?
It can be at times. It's a little stressful, especially I think being a senior. You have all of this other stuff on your plate.
What about for you?
I like it. It's not a whole lot of time to stress. I think having a race every weekend is nice. It's like if you have a bad race one weekend, I got next weekend to make up for it. So I like it.
All right, let's have a little fun. Favorite Gil Bradfield, head track coach at Laramie High School. Favorite Gil Bradfield quote that you hear, maybe repetitively, if you hear anything. Anything you can think of.
I don't have a quote, but he always wears this same hat around the infield at every meet. And
Nice.
I love that hat. It's a funny old man hat.
I was gonna say, is it? I can't.
It's like a big
It's like a
floppy
big-
hat.
Yeah, big floppy
bucket
hat.
hat.
Yeah, a little big bucket hat.
Fisher
Anything you can
hat.
think of?
Oh man,
No.
I don't think so.
Just go out there and and let's get some marks, some times, distances, heights. You ever hear that one from him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh goodness.
It's fun.
He's always like, drive the knee, drive the knee. I'm like, okay, brother.
With your position coaches, I mean, so you have a couple of different for hurdles and for jumps, right?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of relationship do you have, and what kind of things do they emphasize with you, kind of day in, day out?
I think I really have a good relationship with my coaches, all of the coaches on the track team actually. But my jump coach, Shannon, he definitely is the one that I'm with the most because
Okay.
I'm mostly a jumper. He just emphasizes like, don't think about it, don't overthink, do
Okay.
what you know, what you can do.
Biggest oddity or quirk of Coach Shannon? Anything that he says that just kind of catches you off guard every once in a while? Come back to you on that one.
Okay.
You've had Coach Chabron for years now, so
Yeah.
biggest oddity quirk with Coach Chabron, and how is your relationship with him?
Oh, we've definitely become a lot closer over the past few years. We have some meets, some overnight meets, like at Sturgis this year. We'll go to Sturgis, and I always get a good connection with Chabron on those overnight meets. But when you get comfortable around him, he'll start to joke around more. And one time at track meet, he took my shoe and ran away and threw it. It took me like 15 minutes to find it. So that's the funniest thing he's ever done to me.
All right, didn't know that about Coach Chabron. Anything you've thought of with Coach Shannon that's come to mind that's an oddity?
Jeez.
I'm putting Monica on the spot here. That's not so. All right, let's go to some simple things. Albert's used to this. Chocolate or vanilla for you?
Chocolate.
Hamburger, hot dog.
Hamburger.
Favorite pregame meal or pre-meet meal? I say pregame because I'm just used to game. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pre-meet meal. If you could have it every time, what would it be? Or do you have something that you have every time?
I like pasta a lot.
Okay, that's all
I
right.
think any type of pasta, like spaghetti or.
Do you have like a
Alfredo.
mom's favorite pasta that she fixes or something?
I love my mom's spaghetti.
Okay.
Like no spaghetti can beat hers.
All right, I think Albert's gonna say pasta too.
I like ham and cheese sandwich.
Ham and cheese sandwich?
Yep.
That's a little different.
Ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Nothing
How'd
crazy.
you pick that one up?
My mom started making them.
Okay.
And she
Now is
stuff.
that day of the meet or night before?
Day of.
Okay.
Day
All
of.
right. What about night before?
Spaghetti.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Chocolate, vanilla,
Vanilla.
hamburger, hot dog,
Hamburger.
Reese's or Hershey's?
I don't like chocolate.
Well, there you go.
I like
All right.
chocolate.
Reese's or Hershey's?
Reese's.
Okay. Favorite Easter candy? It is about Easter weekend. Favorite Easter candy? You got to go to over the years?
I don't really eat chocolate, so Easter's
Not
kinda
even
lame.
jelly beans?
I mean,
Or anything?
jelly beans are alright.
Okay.
I like jelly beans.
I like. I don't know,
Old school
anything-
chocolate
like-
bunny?
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
anything chocolate like shaped as an egg.
Okay.
Or like, I don't know, Easter chocolate.
All right. Lastly, goofiest team member that you have been around in your high school career. This could be somebody on the team, or maybe in the last couple years, since you guys are both seniors here. Anybody come to mind?
Garrett Warden. He's a thrower this year. Kid's crazy.
I've seen you two at basketball games.
Yeah.
Anybody come to
Ooh.
mind?
I don't know, Chad, probably just because he rapped for us yesterday.
Chad is wild.
Yep.
You don't have third degree burns. You don't have
Third degree.
third degree burns. Yeah, I'm throwing out the bourbon. Well, Monica, best luck. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the season. Best luck. Congratulations to you. Laramie High School track and field to get underway with their season, and it'll take us all the way up through mid-May when regionals and the state competition, of course, up in Casper.